Perfect. I think we're ready to go, team.
Okay.
Okay. We can everyone turn to page 1 in your notes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 0. Page 0 in your.
Page 0 would be the not the intro.
Yes,
Well,
the intro.
I had to because earlier we said page 4, and then
Yes.
I said if you start on page 0, and that's how the numbering works, obviously.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Jon. Thanks, Yolany. I'm really excited to be here today, sitting down with my very own clients from Dan Range Marriages. Now it looks like the tables have turned, and now I'm the one in search of love.
Yes, we are very happy that you got us together. It's been a wonderful, long time.
You know, I noticed you didn't leave a stellar review on the website, but that's okay.
Yeah, well, see, yeah. So anyway, moving on from that.
Yeah.
Obviously, we want to help you. We want to return the favor for a lucrative fee. So what is your goal?
Let's just say I'm trying to find another human being to spend the rest of my life with, and is hopefully financially secure enough that I'm not putting them on my back in my piggy bank.
Okay. You don't want to have to put them on your back.
Yes.
That's very important.
Unrelated, I do have some upper and lower back problem. I'm not sure if I should mention it in my bio or on the first date.
Well, a lot of girls like piggyback rides, so maybe you should.
It depends.
Mention that?
Yeah. It should be mentioned probably right away.
Okay.
Yeah, make it like a tagline.
Hello, I'm Dan. Please don't jump on my back. I have both upper and lower back problems. That should be your opening line.
And by the middle, that's prime real estate.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, so if make it very clear to them that if they just want to whack you with a karate chop
Yeah.
anywhere on your back, it should be
Around 17 to
should be in
19
the middle.
inches.
That should be in your dating profile.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right next to my height.
There should be a picture
Yeah, they care about that
with
stuff.
with the diagram of your back.
Yeah.
This is where you can hit me.
Okay.
That's probably important. And just don't jump on my back.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes, not looking for piggyback rides.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so you're looking to find a girl that you don't have to put on your back. Is there any more specificity as to what this girl that you're looking for might be like?
At least 18. I read
At
that
least
online.
18.
I read
Yes,
that
that's
online.
important.
That's important. Unless actually some states 16. But
In this state, I believe it's 17.
17.
So, at
Really?
least 17.
I can update my preferences then. you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not on most apps, no. But
Oh, okay.
No, be careful with parents. You don't know what happens there.
You're saying the parents might be interested.
the parents might be interested as well. Since
Yeah.
you are sort of a grown man, it would be just, I think, respectful to invite the parents in as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
moms are...
Or dads.
Yeah, or
dads. No hate here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, if they, and that's the same thing. If you don't want them on your back financially, you might need help.
That's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
a good point.
Parents.
They probably are way more financially stable even than I am.
Exactly.
Maybe I'm in the wrong market.
You maybe are.
Maybe
Yeah.
instead of trying to date children, you should date parents.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to put that as my bio.
Not trying to date children, looking for parents.
Yeah, looking for cougars between the age of 30 and 50 who have a solid 401k and retirement plan.
And a 17-year-old child.
And a 7, that's good. Because when they kick the bucket, we got the backup plan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do they come with that, or is that like extra?
It can be extra.
But at 17, it's no longer extra. You have like a year, maybe, of responsibility.
Does it
but
matter
after
that they're related? I hear something about incest. Is that incest?
You're not blood related.
Yeah, so
you're good.
From a
technically.
genetic standpoint,
Yes.
it doesn't make a difference.
So you're saying if it was like my cousin's mom, that would be a problem.
That would be a problem.
But if it's just my cousin, it's fine.
Well, it depends if it's a cousin that isn't related to you. But if
I'm
you
just-
did,
I
it would
need
be
a
okay.
chart for that.
Yes.
Like a family tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have one of those today. So
Oh,
I'll go back.
okay.
I'll go back to my apartment, and
You know, later, email me a copy of your family tree, and we'll go through and sort out which family members you can date.
okay, that's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's actually
Because
a solid
that's
plan.
as they
Yeah.
say, like when you're looking for a job, you want to like use your network, and your family is your strongest network.
That's what they
Same
mean. But I
thing.
always hear networking, and I
Yes.
didn't know that's what they meant by that.
That is what they meant by that. Yes.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yes.
I highly recommend, actually.
Sweet.
Yes.
Okay, great.
So we're looking for a girl, potentially a mother that is financially
Or at least
stable.
able to bear children.
At least able to bear children. Yes.
That's
yes. Financially able to bear children.
It's not all about the money.
It's not all about the money.
But mostly.
So you care? Do you care about the uterus of this person, or this
Oh
person having a
yeah,
uterus?
that's a good point. So there's a running
Must
joke on
have.
the Office where Meredith, one of the characters, had it's not tonsillitis, it's tonsils, but like that for a uterus.
Uteritis.
It's not a vasectomy either.
That's definitely not a uterus.
What's it called?
What are we talking about?
Oh, you mean it's like a vasectomy for?
It takes
women?
out the woman's uterus.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called.
Deuterization.
No, but it has
No.
a name. It sounds like a medical term that doesn't sound necessarily like taking out the uterus.
You got me because I've
Mastectomy?
never
Is it
thought
a
about
mastectomy?
taking out my uterus. Honestly,
It beats the pill.
oh well, yeah, of
Much
course.
more effective.
It's like, when like you see all the ads, like you want to get solar panels for your house because it saves you money in the long run because you get your energy returns.
It's
It's
just
like
like
that,
that.
but for sex.
This actually might be good for you.
Okay, I'll look.
Okay, let's get back to me.
Okay,
I'm
yes.
paying good top dollar
You
for this
are.
consulting
Are you
advice.
paying top dollar for this consulting advice?
And that's what the ad online said.
Yes.
We'll pay top dollar.
Yes. He will pay top dollar.
Yes.
He will pay.
He
top
will pay.
dollar.
That's what the ad said online. I posted the ad.
Yes.
And
Oh, okay, yeah, I understand.
Yes, and
So
then-
that's why I'm here.
Exactly.
Got
yes.
it.
Yes, we are professional relationship consultants.
Well, I got that part.
Yes.
Okay.
I heard you have a resume.
Yes.
I would love to see it, Dan.
I've been working on this bad boy for a number of years.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm excited.
Wrong. That's my wrong folder. That was not a bit.
Okay, this is a whole folder of resume.
There you go.
Thank you.
You'll see that my
information.
references are intact.
Yes, yes. Dan Smokey Joe Weisner. Where'd you get that nickname from, Dan?
I heard it's just sexier to have a nickname, so I went with Dan Smokey Joe Weisner.
That's true. Every girl wants a Smokey Joe. All natural stud muffin. Now, when you say all natural,
Yes. Or organic, no GMOs,
Okay.
and it's probably some other third thing that I'm missing. But yeah.
MSG.
MSG, that's a good
Yeah.
word.
okay, and your objective here is to obtain a loving relationship with a person of the opposite sex who is good looking but not outrageously good looking.
That's
And
important.
and it is because you don't want to be intimidated. Exactly. You don't want to be walking down the street and people being like, he must have a lot of money, when you obviously don't. And can tolerate being with me for more than 24 hours.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, here's the big question. On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think you land?
In terms of like my looks,
Yes.
well, I always thought I was a 10 because that's what my mom told me.
Okay.
okay.
And you don't want to argue with your mom. So we're gonna
But
write
she
that
never
down.
said what the scale was out of. So
Oh. Well, you might want to consult her on that
yeah.
one. But let's go with 10.
We'll go
so,
with 10. I'm good with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she has to be a 10 or less, or are we going 9 and less?
That's actually a good point. I would say anywhere from the range of like 9 to 10.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we can go down a little to the 9.
Yeah, that's right. I am not shallow. I want to make that clear. But
I
like
don't think that at all.
8 and below, I don't even want that showing up in my inbox.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
Don't waste your time.
Don't waste your
Yeah, I'm a busy guy. I have a suit. It's an
Exactly.
Armani. It's a Macy's, but I tell people
it feels
it's an Armani.
like an Armani.
You can't tell the difference.
Yes, you can. I see that your past relationship experience
Yes.
doesn't have much in there.
Yes. Figured to be good to be upfront, honest, and untainted
That's good.
is the word I
You
think.
know, we'll move past that.
Yes.
It's probably not something we want to harp on too much with the.
Well, that's why
with the
I made it such a
lady.
small section.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. In fact, we might just want to cross that off entirely. You could
Okay.
leave it up to the
Yeah.
imagination what
Yeah.
your past relationship history is
I have
like.
to be
Maybe we should
in
put that
agreement with that.
instead. Leave it up to your imagination.
So skills here. We have
Yes.
math.
Yes, I won the math award. I
Okay.
took calculus A, B, and BC in high school. I know my way around derivative, if you know what I mean. And I can. I pretty much am a master at the unit circle.
So you can touch the rim on a regulation basketball hoop, but you cannot dunk.
I thought it'd be important to mention that I can't dunk specifically. I don't want women to get the wrong impression that this guy can dunk when I can only get rim. At the same time, I think it is a plus, having a man that can touch rim. Like,
Yeah.
It is a plus because you never know when
For
you're
instance-
gonna lose your keys on the rim of a basketball hoop.
don't you wish that your man could touch rim on a regulation basketball hoop.
I don't think we have to talk about her man.
Yeah.
In this,
I'm saying in a hypothetical scenario.
In a hypothetical scenario.
Yeah.
I mean, it would probably be nice if that happened.
You're not wrong.
See, this is why I included it.
I'd like to focus more on Smokey Joe here. So your next skill is excellent metabolism.
Yes.
Yes. How did you get this skill?
It's something I was just born with, always passionate about, and I can eat it like a whole pizza and not gain a pound. So
Okay.
Quick,
yes.
quote something from SpongeBob.
You see, I see. I probably have there. Can quote at least 10,000 lines. Well, if you were to give me an episode, give me an episode. I will give you every quote from
The
that
Squeaky
episode.
Pickles episode.
Okay.
Whatever that one was.
Okay. Let's go. Okay, let's do another episode.
Okay, let's do Band Geeks.
Band Geeks.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'll just cross that
Okay,
one
we'll
off.
just cross that one off.
I'll say wrote down 10,000 or whatever number I gave.
Okay.
Okay. Can you can claim to know over 1,000 lines from SpongeBob? That's what you can write down as a skill. Because it does take skill to claim that.
I don't think
Even if
they'll
you
pressure
can't
me
do
on
it.
it.
That's true. That's true.
You'd be surprised. A lot of people out there.
I think that was just an outlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think in any situation, on like a date, they would say, "Quick, do this." You know, I figure we'd watch the episode and then
you could then repeat the lines.
and then after reading the transcript, I could
exactly.
Yes.
That would make a lot more sense. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So your interests, we have helping people.
I love helping people.
And how can you give me an example of how you've helped someone recently?
I did my own taxes.
You helped yourself.
Well, no, I used TurboTax and I helped fuel the economy.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
GDP.
What does that mean? Oh, that's what I wrote down.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's your interest is an interest of yours. GDP.
Now it's coming back to me.
Yes.
Well,
GDP.
I love gross domestic product, both in the United States and foreign abroad. And if you were to give me a country, I could tell you their GDP.
What is the GDP of Turkey?
About 1.5 billion.
Wow, that's way too low for the GDP.
Yeah, well,
of Turkey.
it's a pretty crappy country.
Wow, I did not know this. What about the GDP of America?
Easily 20
20.
trillion.
20 trillion.
Yes.
I don't know GDP, so I'm just going to assume that's right because it's one of his interests.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got
20
me there.
trillion. Sounds
Nice.
pretty good. So, next interest, cuddling and playing basketball.
So is it simultaneously?
Yes. Why is that one?
Yeah, so first, I do need to clarify. No, they are not at the same time. I figured it'd make more sense if I put them on the same bullet point, though, because those are activities that I do enjoy. Although, let's say it is on the basketball court, and, I'm coming up against a 6-foot-tall defender, and I need a way to stop them at the post, and they're driving through. Well, you can do one of two things. You can take a charge, or you can cuddle around their leg.
I have always wondered why in basketball, when you're defending someone, they don't just gently caress their face and kiss them on the cheek. I'm pretty sure that would really get in their head.
Yeah, that's a technical. That's called a flagrant.
Oh, that's a flagrant.
Yes,
A flagrant kiss.
Yes.
Oh, I did not know that it was specifically illegal in
Yeah,
basketball.
there's type 1 and type 2. Depends if
Okay.
there's tongue involved.
Got ya.
Oh, okay.
Got ya. I understand. And I'm assuming type 1 is with no tongue involved?
Yeah.
I'll need to read the rules again, actually.
Oh, well,
okay.
we should clarify that before going on our
So
date.
needs
Yeah.
clarification.
It could come up
Yeah, that's a good point.
in case we end up playing a game of basketball
And cuddling.
and cuddling at the same time.
And it moves into second base, and now we're playing baseball.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just love sports.
That's true.
Is there any sport you don't like?
Baseball.
Oh, baseball.
Oh.
Okay.
I hate baseball. I was
Okay.
terrible. I had exactly one base hit in the 4 seasons of baseball I played.
That's good. That's
So-
good. I
What
was,
did you do during the rest of the time?
Mostly bench. I was one of the few people who got to play bench in 2 innings instead of just 1.
that's
on my
impressive.
team. Yes.
That's impressive.
I'll tell you, not a single enemy got on our bench the entirety of our season.
Now, I was thinking that you might have said fishing as a sport you weren't interested in.
Yeah, I was
Because your
thinking
interests
that.
include
Not
not fishing.
Did I put that there?
Yes.
It was next.
Good.
Actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
I want it to be there.
Okay.
If anything, I should move it up. I really hate fishing.
You really hate fish.
Why? What is this test for fishing?
Well, when I was young, I don't even want to tell the story.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But
But I feel like you're going to anyway.
I'm going to anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
So when I was young, I remember I was out in my grandfather's boat. It wasn't a big boat, but it was big enough. Then we were out all day, and I didn't catch a single fish, and now I hate fishing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's it. You just didn't catch any fish while
Yeah.
fishing.
Yes.
Oh.
Sort of
It
how
was-
like you didn't dunk the ball when playing basketball.
Sort of, but not exactly, because I got rim, as
got
it
rim.
says on my resume.
Yes.
But you didn't even
I
get rim.
didn't.
on
I
a
didn't
fish.
even get fin.
Okay.
Oh.
I understand. I
Okay.
understand. So not fishing. We don't want girls that like fishing.
Yeah. Put catfishing on there too. I heard that's
Not fishing / catfishing.
yes.
Now, what do you think catfishing is?
That's when you go in the real deep. I think the deep web. I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just a bunch of anglers and piranhas and catfish down there. And when you really kind of get your hands wet with the internet, you can get in some real trouble with some catfishes.
Yes. So I'm going to write down a good note here. Cougars, not catfishes.
What does that mean?
You want cougars, not catfish.
That's a good catchphrase.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put that as my. Replace Smokey Joe with
Smokey Joe, Dan, cougars, not catfish.
Oh, okay.
Weisner.
yes.
Your last interest list here is Tobey Maguire in the first Spider-Man movie.
Yes.
So that begs two questions. Do you not like the first Spider-Man movie except for Tobey Maguire, or do you not like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man except for in the first Spider-Man movie?
The answer is simple. Tobey Maguire, great. Tobey Maguire in 2 and 3, the script didn't do him enough justice. Tobey Maguire was great, but he really just didn't allow to explore the space that was Spider-Man. Then you have Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield was just a train wreck. Worst Spider-Man easily by far. Tom Holland I actually do like, but I did not like the most recent Spider-Man, and now I'm kind of flipping my opinion entirely. I'm not even sure if I'm going to see the third movie.
Okay, so let's move on to the next section here. Your
Yeah.
pet peeves.
Yes.
We're starting off here. Trendy restaurants.
Oh, I hate them.
Why is that a pet peeve?
They are expensive, they are stupid, and there is no reason I should spend $30 on a chicken parm.
Okay, so why don't you just not go to them?
That's an option.
Yes.
Well, what kind of restaurant do you like?
Like,
then?
can you give me an
Yeah.
example of a trendy restaurant?
Oh, that's also good.
Something that's French.
Oh.
Okay, anything French?
Yeah. If they have their own menu for soups, that's a dead giveaway.
All French restaurants have that.
And even if they serve some kind of bisque, doesn't even have to be lobster bisque. Any kind of bisque, probably a trendy restaurant.
Serve a bisque.
Okay.
right.
So, what restaurant would you like to go to?
Well, ideally I'd take her out somewhere like to a nice grocery store, like a Wegmans,
Oh, okay.
but not too nice, not like a Whole Foods.
Okay. Right there
And
in the
so,
middle.
yeah, or even like a Walmart, if you know.
Something that says that you're classy, but also won't break the bank.
Well, maybe a Target.
Target.
Target's
might be
good. You can go to the Pizza Hut at Target and get the Pizza Hut Express.
Well, the key takeaway is it would be like in my head. It's like it's date night.
Yes.
We go out to eat. We go out to the local grocery store, pick up some nice candlelit dinner stuff, and then we give it all to like a food bank or something, and then we just sit down and fast and meditate and like read the Bible or something. I think that would be a fun date night.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. I got you. Okay. But while you're doing that,
Yes.
I'm assuming you won't want tap water.
I'm not a fan of tap water. I can tell the difference, and I will not drink it. I would rather starve of thirst.
Okay, so I'd like to do an experiment here.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes,
You have
because
a-
this is interesting. I've never
You have
met
a-
someone with this superpower.
You have a brittle water filter too.
We have
Yes.
a brittle water filter.
I can taste the difference between that too.
Yes, so we're going to give you.
Great. And actually, I can while I drink the water, I can list off 10,000 lines from SpongeBob. So seriously, how is the Dan Range marriage working out? I've had 3 couples sue me already, and I'm considerably in financial trouble.
I'm neither. I can neither discuss this topic nor acknowledge it really.
Okay, but you won't.
Legally speaking, our lawyer doesn't want us to discuss this topic. So here's 2
Yes.
glasses. One of them is Brita filtered water.
Yes.
The other is plain tap water.
Okay. I should have mentioned. I hate both.
Yes. Yes.
I can tell the difference.
Drinking
Though.
both.
I
Okay.
can tell the difference.
Okay.
Now I can. One thing I like to impress people. I can even switch. I can pour the water in both, and then I can taste the individual waters.
There's no way.
You are correct.
Touche.
I think I have something to clean my palate.
Like water.
Like water, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I see the irony in. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me.
So while you're drinking that water,
Yeah.
I just want to touch upon one of your other pet peeves, Ireland. So how is it that you partnered me with
Yeah.
an Irish man? If you so much.
So this is the tap water, and this is the Brita filter.
Interesting. That's awesome because they're both tap water.
And I don't like either, so I win.
Okay. Okay. You definitely won that, Dan. Going back to Ireland.
Yeah.
Why do you hate Ireland?
I wouldn't say hate it. It's a pet peeve.
What's a pet peeve?
Yeah, it's like you tolerate it. Just like,
Oh, so you tolerate him?
yeah, it's like I'll go to McDonald's. I'll
okay.
tolerate the Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I wouldn't name my kid McFinnigan.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense because I'm pretty sure the Irish don't name their kids McFinnigan either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's just a last name.
Well, I wouldn't. That's a stupid idea. I don't know why they do that.
I don't know. That's a good question. So speaking of things that you don't mind, but that kind of peeve you off, but you can tolerate drug addicts.
Oh yeah.
What
What's
kind
wrong?
of drug addicts?
Yeah, is there a
really?
specific
Oh,
drugs?
speed, snuff, Bilbo, all of it. Hate them all.
What about like Advil?
Advil, the worst. I hate all drugs, including prescription medicine.
So
Which is
like
why
diabetics off the list.
I wouldn't go that far. That sounds mean.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you
I'll
need
say-
the medicine to survive,
Well, no, I'm fine with the diabetics. Just don't take the medicine.
just die.
You don't have to die, okay? You're being dramatic. I mean, we've existed for thousands of years, and people didn't die because of diabetes. And now-
They did by the millions.
What's the next point?
Next point, we don't have one. We're
Achievements.
still on drug addicts.
Oh.
That is your last pet peeve.
It sounds like you're an addict for being annoying.
Oh, you got me there. Let's move on to achievements.
You have a great point there.
Yes.
Okay, so you
you,
graduated
honey.
at the top of your racquetball class in college.
It's not something I like to bring out all the time, but
Mm-hmm.
I figured I'd pull out all the stops.
How many people were in this racquetball class?
I guess you could say enough to cause a racket.
Ah.
Yeah.
And by the top of, do you
5.
mean-
It was
5. Okay, so
Oh, okay.
Of these 5 people, by on top of, do you mean that when you graduated, you were physically on top of them, or do you mean that you had the highest grades out of all of them?
Or
well,
the highest racquetball score.
I definitely. I don't even know how you score racquetball, but you know,
That must have been a difficult class to.
the teacher said I did good.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That you're at the top of the class.
Yeah,
You don't know how to score racquetball.
wasn't one of the requirements for the test.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if that's the case, who am I to tell racquetball coaches how to teach racquetball?
No.
So next achievement, finished in half.
No,
finished
finished
the
the
half in half challenge.
Half a gallon of ice cream in half an hour. Yes, I've heard about this.
Yes, that's on my YouTube channel.
Yes, I've seen that
And
one.
I've
Yeah.
done that multiple times, and luckily combined that with my skills of fast metabolism. It's a winning strategy.
I feel like half a like what is like the
You know the ones you get at the grocery store?
like the big one, like the Turkey Hill ones. How much is that?
0.4.
That's
0.4
0.4 of a
gallons.
gallon. So you.
It's like that and a little bit more.
Oh,
That-
he can
I
do
can
that.
do that easy. We
Okay.
should have
If you want, I always do the
a
challenge
half
with
and
someone.
half challenge.
Like, what, you see the one I did with Jordan Reed? Then I did it with 2 of my friends.
Then
from
I'm gonna have to break up with him.
No,
You can do it too if that's the problem.
She can't do it.
You can do like the Ben and Jerry's challenge where you have a whole Ben and Jerry's container, like the pint-sized ones.
Can I just eat choco bananas?
Baby.
They're
We're doing
chocolate
this.
covered bananas.
She loves them.
How many are there?
I mean, there's a bunch.
Each
They
one is
sell them in-
half.
Maybe
banana.
if you ate half a pound, you could say it's the half and
Yeah.
half.
I could be talking.
Well,
How many
Each-
bananas is half a pound? That's either a lot or not a lot. I don't know.
I don't know which one either.
Well, each banana is half a banana, so it could just be one.
What does that mean?
So it means
Like they're cut in half. Like
Oh,
each,
literally.
like chocolate
Okay.
banana is half
here.
of
Wait, I think I have
a
some here.
full banana.
Yeah, I'm right.
they're frozen.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's literally. Sorry.
There's a picture.
I know, but I want
No,
to
this
just
is
show
an
it on the
Armani
side.
suit.
This
Sorry.
Okay. What's the net weight? 10 ounces. So yeah, it's half a pound. 8 ounces is half a pound. So how many are in there? 5? If you have 4 of those things, that's half a pound. Could you do that in half an hour?
Maybe actually.
You could try. You could try.
I would want to maybe vomit afterwards, but you know,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
neither here nor there.
Okay, so moving on from that, that is objectively impressive. I think a lot of girls would be interested in that. Never bought a box of Girl Scout cookies.
Well, let me just touch upon that point very
yes,
quickly,
please.
though. It's impressive because he doesn't gain weight because of the fast metabolism.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what really you should
It's a
combine.
compound
Those
skill.
should be combined.
Yeah.
Yes.
And put that as maybe the basis, the foundation for my relationship with a woman.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's move on to the next point.
Never bought a box of Girl Scout cookies. So does that mean you've never bought one? You just steal from the Girl Scouts?
No, I've eat them. I eat them because no one can stop that. That's impossible.
Of course.
But I've never bought one.
So that it seems.
So
to
how do you
imply-
obtain them?
Yeah, how do you
Oh,
obtain?
my
them?
mom buys them for me,
Oh, okay.
Makes sense. Understood.
and that's an achievement.
Okay,
it is
so
okay.
in your bio, you should honestly put like mom buys Girl Scout cookies for us.
Well, that I want to give off the wrong impression.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like I have like an underground Girl Scout cookie market that I'm, I never bought Girl Scout cookies. It implies I'm selling them. So I don't want to be that level of. And again, I hate drug addicts and I hate dealers even more. So
Yes,
naturally,
That's true. So I just say financially responsible with Girl Scout cookies.
with
Do you-
black market
do you-
transactions.
Do you consider
yeah,
No,
that's
we should
better.
leave out the black market
That's better.
transactions. Yes.
do you consider Girl Scouts dealers based on the fact that they are selling?
I always
Girl
consider
Scout
them
cookies.
addicts for
Oh.
attention.
Oh, yeah. No, that does make sense. Girl Scouts, attention whores.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
should I put that in there?
You should. That
Yeah.
should be in your bio. Girl Scouts are attention whores.
Okay.
And as we said, we don't want to be targeting the Girl Scouts. They're under 17. So it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's a good point actually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there might be some moms of Girl Scouts, but they'll probably think there's
Yeah.
also attention
Okay.
whores
They,
too. So.
and they have like business
What's
skills.
the demographic on that actually? Like, what percentage of moms have daughters who are Girl Scouts and that are interested in a relationship at the age of around 24? So let me repeat the question.
I thought we were looking
24,
for cougars, 30
yeah,
to 50.
20. That's probably very low.
Yeah.
I'm looking for anyone. I want
Oh,
to be clear
okay.
about
Well,
Okay.
in general, moms who are
Yeah,
looking
moms
for
who
a
have Girl
partner of any
Scouts
sort.
tend to be in their 30s.
Yeah, 30s to 40s, which is still a good age range.
Mm-hmm.
I would say there's a good market for that, honestly.
that. What's the Dow Jones looking like on that?
3.
What? Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
That high?
Mm-hmm.
Or low?
Not sure.
Medium?
You're the one who knows the GDP.
That's gross domestic product. We're talking about cooties. Yeah,
Okay.
This is not
Okay.
not my forte.
Gotcha.
So you helped your dad drive a stick shift
Once.
once. So how did you help your dad
And was it successful?
drive a stick shift? Yeah, that's another good question. You can answer
That's-
either of them in whatever order.
Those are both great questions, and as a matter of fact, they're so great that I will pass on both.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So just
Leave it up to the imagination, like
Leave
the
it
end
up
of The
to the
Okay,
Sopranos.
so
exactly. Mhm.
watched every episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender twice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you quote that one too? The way
Yeah,
you
can
can
you
quote
use a quote?
SpongeBob?
From Avatar: The Last Airbender, any quote?
Yeah. That's how.
That's
they,
an accurate
That's how they
quote.
fight.
Yeah, that does, from my memory, does
Good
seem
job.
a lot like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay, so we'll move on now. So we're going to now move on to the portion of this training. The portion of this training where we talk about the different dating platforms. Okay, so
Yeah.
you've provided us with a list of dating platforms that
Yeah.
you are
So let me
currently
just-
using or would like to use.
Let me just go through. I'm on everything.
Okay.
Okay.
I am
Okay.
on
So-
Hinge,
Okay.
Tinder, Facebook dating, Grindr.
Wait.
Yeah.
Grindr.
Yes.
Have you successfully found girls on Grindr?
No, but I'm still looking.
Do you know why that might be difficult for you?
I think they're shy. I think they're, just looking for the right man, and that's why they keep showing me men. And
Do you think Grindr thinks you're a girl?
it's a good. Remind me to tell you a story unrelated to this. Actually, I'll just say it now. So when I first started Hinge, it was like put in all your stuff, and then I was like, okay, I'm ready to go, ready to get into the game. And so it started showing me pictures of dudes. I was like, what? So I was like, oh, wait a minute, I get it. It's just showing me pictures to base off. Like, do I like this profile? And so that first guy, he was pretty ripped. He had his shirt off. So I was like, if I had a dating profile that looked like that, I would like it. So I liked that guy. The second guy was no better. He was like grilling something really manly. So I liked that one too. It wasn't until like the fifth guy that I looked into my preferences, and I indeed had it set to looking for men.
Interesting.
The next question, of course, is: did I get any matches?
Yes,
Yes,
I was
yes,
wondering
I'm
that.
gonna ask.
The worst news is no, I didn't. So
Okay.
I pretty much ran the simulations on Grindr, and it's not looking any better.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Grindr.
Keep on going down the list.
Yes, you go down the list here.
Yeah.
So
Christian mingle,
Mm-hmm.
farmers only.
Wait.
Yeah.
are you a farmer?
No. Do you have to be? I mean,
Well, farmers
sort of in the title.
only.
it was just like a checkbox. I just had to click it. It's like the terms and conditions. I didn't think you had to read it.
Sort of. It's less like the terms and conditions and more like the whole point
Yeah.
of the.
I'll just continue going down.
Okay, continue
Okay.
going down. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Black people meet.
Okay. Again.
Yes.
May I?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. No.
Well, again, it's just a checkbox, and I've gotten a lot of messages, probably more than any other platform.
Really.
Yeah.
Really. What do those messages say?
Why are you here?
Mm-hmm.
Get off.
Mm-hmm.
This is racist.
So what I'm hearing is that
Yes.
these people want to know why you're there because they're interested in you and want to
Yes.
help you get off.
oh.
Not sure how to spin the racist one, but I think this is solid progress.
Yeah.
We might want to focus on black people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna circle.
Double
that
down
one.
on that
We're
one.
gonna double down black people.
Okay.
Okay.
I forget what else I have on.
Yeah. What else? What else have you been doing?
Oh yeah. Engineers hook up with celebrities. That's
that
the
a
one
real
where that's the one where it's one I made
Okay.
where it's really just a Word document.
Okay.
And I list all the celebrities I'd like to have a relationship with.
Could you list some of those
Maybe the ones at the
for
top.
us? Yeah. Like
No,
obviously
I'm-
Andrew Garfield.
I'm Andrew Garfield.
Tobey
He's number
Maguire.
0. Tobey Maguire. He's a good looking man. I
What,
wouldn't be
what
mad
about
at
Rihanna? Where's Rihanna on this list?
that. Not.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rihanna not on the list.
Yeah,
So
more like
I'll-
Rihanna not. You know what I mean?
That's because I was going to tell you at the end of this that we talked with Rihanna and that she was interested in sleeping with you, but
Really?
I'll tell her no. Don't worry.
If you get in touch with Beyonce, I think Beyonce.
Oh, okay.
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Got you. Yeah, Rihanna loves
Okay,
hearing
so-
that. Okay, so that has
Yeah.
promise.
RussianBrides.com, one of my favorites.
Yes. How many Russian brides have you brided?
They're pretty expensive. That's why I'm kind of sticking with the free ones for right now.
Got you. The free
Okay,
I'm
so is
hoping-
this a backup?
I'm hoping one just like reaches out to me and like, hey, I would like to have a consensual green card with you for free. And the for free thing is usually the green card and like the consensual relationship. Those are like check boxes. I think they are
Again, check boxes.
they are
No.
forced to comply with, but the money is the problem.
Yeah, the money's the problem.
The green card part might also be a problem, just from a U.S. logistical standpoint.
I don't have, the website does that all for you.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, it's a steal.
Yeah, some actually say that's what the website says. It's almost like it's a steal.
It's
And the
almost.
winks emoji.
Yep.
Yeah, I see that. So you also have a few more here.
Oh yeah, and then I have Alcoholics Anonymous
Infamously
and
great
eHarmony.
place to meet women.
And then eHarmony.
Yes. Have you tried Dan Range Marriages?
Yeah, that is a crapshoot. I've already disbanded that program, but I'm glad it worked out for you guys, right?
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, we'll move on to the next one.
If you can just not sue me like the other couples, that'd be just.
we're not allowed to discuss that.
Yeah,
If you don't-
again,
like-
our lawyer told us not to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
I'll
move
talk
on to
Jim.
photos.
Yeah, let's move on to. I see
Photos.
here. Do you have photos
Yes.
for these dating profiles?
I have headshots actually.
Headshots. It's
Yes. So I only have one copy of these, so make them last.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's
Okay,
just go
so
from the top.
So
Oh,
this
okay,
one,
wow.
It's my good side.
that's your good side.
So this edit and send at the bottom here. Does that mean that we can edit you?
What?
It says edit and send at the bottom.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
it does.
Why does it say that?
I don't know. Only that one so far.
That's interesting.
Okay. We have a shirtless pic.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
me
it's good.
picking up a chick.
Literally picking up a chick.
Figured
Like
it makes up for
literally.
my lack of experience in this department.
Did you Photoshop a chick onto your hands in this picture?
Does it look photoshopped?
Yes.
A little bit.
Then yes.
Okay.
You
The
should see my
shadow
Pinterest
is really
profile.
good, actually.
Yeah, the shadow
The
was
shadowing,
impressive.
I spent more time on the shadowing than anything else.
Actually, that's insanely good.
And then
So
got
should we
right
put
blended.
Photoshop in your skills?
Probably should have.
Yeah.
Probably should have.
But anyway, so we have the chick.
Yes.
Moving on from the chick.
I already got the chick.
Yes,
Ah,
got
yes.
the-
I don't want girls to get the wrong message though that I'm like a player. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Do I come across that way?
Not at all.
No.
Okay.
You're fine.
No, yeah.
Good.
You're good. Solid.
Good.
Okay, so now you have a picture of you in front of Seattle, is what it looks like.
Oh
Because-
yes.
With
That's
a Dan the Tutor shirt.
Which
Yes.
also seems to be photoshopped.
which part?
The cape.
The
And the
cape.
shirt, maybe.
And maybe the shirt. I think the shirt too.
Yeah,
background looks
actually.
The background.
Haha.
What?
Haha.
My elbow's like that.
But no. We're talking about the shirt just
I'm talking about the elbow.
hanging over
Oh, it's hanging over. Yeah.
of its own accord.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you got the shirt's real.
The shirt is real interesting. It looks photoshopped.
The shirt is the only thing that's real in that photo.
Okay. Yes. Including
Yeah.
you, I assume. You're also.
I'm
not-
photoshopped.
You're photoshopped.
Yes. I
Yes.
normally look better. I had to make myself look worse to kind of
Because you
Not
don't want to
intimidate.
make the girls feel bad about how they look.
yeah,
Because you're a 10
or 9 or
9,
11.
or
But I don't know what out of what again.
Exactly.
And I just feel like I'm a superhero sometimes.
Anyway.
So this is
This
a
is-
picture of a pizza covered in peas.
Yes.
So
Why?
usually
I'm glad you asked. Go to the next photo. Peas gone.
So you ate the peas.
No, that's
You
the same
photoshopped
photo.
The peas out of.
Correct.
We're really going into Photoshop here. That's actually very impressive.
Yeah, not a single pea. And if you didn't know any better, if I reversed the order of the photos, you would
There's
think,
the shadow!
Yeah,
Slightly.
you did miss the shadow
Okay,
of
well-
pea there.
Haha.
Okay.
Um,
You know what the crazy part is? That was an app on my phone.
Really?
Yes, there is an amazing app. Everything else.
What's it called?
Retouch. It's $1.
Oh my gosh, yes, I've heard about Retouch.
It's amazing. I Photoshop coworkers out of group photos. I Photoshop food off of other food. The possibilities are really.
it does.
That's about it, actually.
This is you.
You're a pirate.
You're a pirate
In a convenience store.
in
yes.
a convenience store.
Yes.
Oh.
Imitating a hook hand.
Yes. I couldn't afford the hook hand
Oh,
or
okay.
the costume.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
just
think
put
you're
the
trying
hat
to.
on.
Yeah, I don't think you're buying it based
No.
on this
Didn't
picture.
buy it, just like the Girl
That-
Scout cookies.
Not photoshopped.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say
Not
that does look like your real life.
And here's where you're wrong. I took the photo
Oh,
and then
God.
took the photo of the convenience store
No.
and then put myself back into the convenience store.
Wait.
What?
Wait, you're telling me you're at this convenience store?
Yes.
You took a photo of yourself in a different location.
No, it's the same location.
Okay,
But I took myself out.
Yes.
Then I took the same photo of that background, but not me, not in it. And then I put me
yourself in
the background.
Impressive. I would have never guessed that.
Yep.
So
Yes.
why did you do that?
I ask myself that every day.
Okay.
Okay. This is Dan lying on the floor in excruciating pain.
Yes. And you can see there's a foot,
Yes. Yes. There's extra feet,
which implies I have friends.
Yes. Yes. So whose feet are those?
You remember the roommates guy I told you about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Him.
Oh.
Okay. And why
Did
are
he?
you?
No.
Why are you
Oh,
like
okay.
this?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, what day was that?
I don't know.
Well, then how am I gonna know?
Well, because you
You're
were
there.
Well, I didn't take the photo.
but you are in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So you don't remember the day you were in excruciating pain on the floor?
If I did, I'd tell you.
Oh, okay.
that's fair. It's fair. Can't argue with that logic.
Okay, well,
And those, you can keep them for $5.
That's okay.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. No.
Really, the pizza?
Maybe. So, these are the ones that you just shouldn't waste your time with putting on your profile.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take a whole new array of photos.
Yes.
Is what you're saying?
Correct.
Okay.
You want this to work.
I thought it was. I'm not the expert. Clearly, I mean.
No, clearly it wasn't
I only
working because you're
set you
here.
up.
You're here, yeah.
Yeah.
So now the Q&A portion
Yes,
of
this is a Q&A. So how about you start?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to ask, what's your idea of a bad date?
A bad day?
No, date.
Oh.
Date. Like, bad date.
Yeah, bad date. Let's say I go out on a date. She doesn't laugh at any of my jokes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even a she. It's a he.
Mm-hmm.
And in the end, we're married. I
And
would
it's-
suppose is a definition of a bad.
Yeah, that would be bad, and it's Andrew
Yeah.
Garfield.
Yeah. It is Andrew Garfield.
Okay. Okay, he gets married to Andrew Garfield.
That would be a bad date.
That would be a bad date.
Yeah.
It'd be a good
I have-
story. Be a good story.
I have a follow-up.
Okay, follow up, yeah.
What's your idea of a good date?
Okay, that I have down.
Okay.
We go to a restaurant. Again, not a trendy one.
Got
Just like maybe like a Champs or like a Burger King or something. But we sit down at the restaurant. Before we even eat, I give her this as a token of my affection to her. I hear the kids talking about GIFs these days.
Give her a GIF.
Extra crunchy.
I feel like it's symbolic of me. Now I know what you're thinking. What if she has a peanut allergy?
Yes. Yes. That was
I've
the
got
first thing I was
I've got that covered. So I'd give this to her.
Give that to her.
Yes.
Ah,
just in
ingenuity.
case. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
That's good.
he's thought of everything, really.
Now,
good.
could you Photoshop a picture of her onto
I can. Yes.
so that they're together?
They
But
can
Or him.
They can be lean. I guess all jokes aside, if it is a guy and we really do hit it off, I mean, I do want kids, but that's what surrogates are for, right?
exactly. As long as they didn't star in the Amazing Spider-Man.
With
Yeah,
Andrew Garfield.
possibility.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. So we're going to do a little role play here. I'm going to put you in a scenario. I want to know what you would do.
Yes.
Okay, so you get on a city bus,
Yes.
and down the bus you see a beautiful woman.
But not too beautiful.
Not too
No.
beautiful.
The perfect.
Perfect amount of beauty.
the
Yeah.
perfect amount of beauty. She's a 9.5,
Yes.
and you find out that there's bombs on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
And if the bus goes over 50 miles, or goes under 50 miles an hour, the bombs will explode. What do you do in this very common dating situation?
I'm glad you asked. I watched the movie that you're referring to, Snakes on a Plane,
Yes.
and in that scenario, I would get tired of these mother effing snakes on this mother effing plane, and I think that's what I would do.
I think that would go down really well when black people meet. I think.
Yeah.
I think that's a good one. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I agree. You're in a restaurant,
Yes.
and the waiter is not a trendy one. Very,
Thank-
very
Modest.
important. Yes. And the waiter is being rude to your significant other.
Yes.
What do you do?
Well, I would obviously gauge if you had it coming,
Okay.
and if I agree with the waiter, then I'll say, honey, you're acting a little woohoo. And so I'll tell her that, and I have a feeling I'll be walking home with this. So I have that prepared. But in the case where she is acting sensible, which if I know how to pick them, she will be, then I'll say, "Excuse me, sir. I will be leaving you a tip under 15% unless you start treating us with some respect."
I think that is very
It's sound.
and responsible of you.
Truth be told, I'm looking for any excuse to leave a tip less than 15%. I mean, it's just murder in the restaurant industry. It's like, I'm paid for the food. They want me to tip, too? What do they want me to do next? Wash the dishes? I mean, it's ridiculous.
It is.
Yeah.
You might as well just start getting the food at Wegmans and coming home with them.
Yeah.
That's what I started doing.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to do another role play situation.
Yes.
Okay? So let's say, just kind of spitballing here. So let's say you meet a girl.
Yes.
And you meet her at your testicular cancer support group. And she begins a sexual relationship with your new best friend.
Yes.
And days later, or maybe months later, it's really unclear what the timeline is, but you find out that best friend is actually you, and she thinks she's been in a relationship with you the entire time. What would you do in that situation?
Can you repeat the last sentence again?
No.
Days later, maybe months later,
let me get this
timelines are
straight.
clear.
She thinks she's in a relationship with me?
Yes.
Because we met online.
Well, she has been sleeping with you. You have just been disassociating during those times and thinking it was your best friend.
Oh. So it is
can
you. So it is you.
Yes.
But you are forgetting it's you. You
Yes.
think it's your best friend because you're just
what does
losing
that-
it. You're losing it. Your marbles are a little bit
You have a
loose.
case of multiple personality disorder brought on by insomnia.
I had multi-personality disorder before, and it was not brought on by insomnia, but continue.
Yes, but in
The
this...
backstory
in this
revealed
another-
in Season 3. Watch Living With Myself, Season 3. Coming spring 2019, I think I said. Or 2020. Was it spring 2020? It was spring 2020. Coming spring 2020.
But we're in 2021.
Let's continue.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't talk about Season 2 was confirmed 2020. Season 3 I didn't give a date for. We can say 2030 for all I care. So I'm losing this scenario.
Yes.
I'm gonna just stop me when I'm wrong.
Yes, okay.
It's I meet someone on this online dating platform, or even in person.
So you meet them at a testicular cancer support.
Oh, okay, that's the first problem.
Yes,
I was
yes.
missing.
Mhm.
So, do they have testicular cancer?
No, neither do you.
What's a testicular support group?
It's a group
It's like
where
it's like
people with
AA for
testicular-
people with testicular cancer.
But you just said
You hug.
Yeah, you hug.
You hug.
And you cry.
Yeah, and you cry.
I have
Are you really not getting it?
no,
You're not getting this reference at all.
no.
No.
What are you talking about?
Your best friend is Brad Pitt.
What movie is this?
This is Fight Club.
Oh, I need to see Fight Club.
Have you not seen Fight Club?
I have a list of movies I need to watch. At the top of that list is Fight Club.
I was like, how is he not getting
Yeah,
this
no,
reference?
this is like very specific.
It's-
Well, let's not go forward with that scenario.
okay,
then, 'cause
no
obviously-
spoilers. I don't want to.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Yeah.
So how about you go ahead while I think
Oh,
of
okay.
another movie.
So, Dan,
Yeah.
what's your idea for a first date?
Didn't we ask this already?
No, I asked good and bad date, but
Yeah.
now I need to know what your first date has to
Oh,
be like.
okay.
Like, what is the perfect
Yes.
first date? What
Yes.
is the churning inside your brain telling
It's
you?
funny that you asked this because I've had this idea since freshman year of college, and this actually does involve John. So, perfect
It
idea.
does. Of course it does, Dan.
For
Of
a
course my
first
first date, your perfect first date involves me.
Why don't you hold on? That doesn't make sense if it's freshman. It must have been sophomore year of college because that's really when I got into Blink 182.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So, it
So,
has
Blink 182 has a song called.
Yeah, I don't know my Blink 182.
I don't either.
First Date.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I
I
should
didn't
guess
know
that.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
Okay,
so
good
my
to know.
You haven't
plan-
seen Fight Club, so.
Yeah, no, we're fine.
You're not missing much. And on the first date, I would make some sort of mixtape where it plays first date. You know, I drive to her house, then I pick her up, and then in the car I say, "Hey, babe, watch this." Well, maybe babe's a little assertive for just met the person, but hit play. It plays, you know, first date, and then after the song's over, I have a scripted conversation between you and Jordan Reed, which. Do I need to give backstory for Jordan Reed is now the question.
For me, no, but for the audience, maybe.
They'll figure it out.
Okay, yes.
Oh, okay.
And it would be you and him having a conversation back and forth talking about Dan and how he's going to do on his first date.
I think that would be excellent.
The only thing stopping me, the only reason I have not done this yet is because I don't know how to make a mixtape or
play a mixtape.
I have a CD player in my car.
Well, then it wouldn't be a tape.
My mixed CD.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it. If you knew how to do it, I could.
I don't have the supplies for it anymore, but I used to know how to do it.
Is the supplies just a CD?
Well, you need that and like a CD-ROM.
What's a? You mean
like a CD player, like connected to your computer.
Really?
I don't have a CD.
I have a disk drive.
Okay, so how can we make this happen? Maybe it doesn't even have to be a CD. Maybe it's just like on my phone. Maybe it's recorded.
Well, that's a lot easier. That's called playlist. Also, who's Reed?
He's a mutual friend.
He's like one of those guys who's like white but trying to be a rapper, and he's interesting because he's also like intelligent enough to like be well beyond that caliber of person, but he still has the lingo.
That is such a good description of Jordan Reed.
I think we're good to wrap up.
Did I
answer the question on the first date?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, in conclusion, Dan.
Yeah. Do you think I have a shot?
Absolutely.
Great. Okay, I think we can wrap it up.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Look out, love. Look out. Which camera should I look at? Camera 1 or camera 2?
That one.
That one.
Look out, love. Dan's coming. That's a good way to end it.
That is a scary way to end it.
Well, we already went over. It's over 18.
Exactly. Yeah, that's...
And 17 in New Jersey.
Yeah.
As long as they say they're 18, right? Like, that's the real
as long as
ticket.
you believe they're 18.
Like, officer,
No.
she told me she was 18. I thought that was like the Good Samaritan law.
No.
That's not what the Good Samaritan law is.
Well, someone lied to me.
Maybe take a law class. Just a quick one.
Okay, well, I'm going to stop recording. This is great.